layer of it's hard already to be an entrepreneur, but then you're also adding a layer of, and I have to earn all the income. I have to make all the money. And let me tell you, I opened her power space. Many of you who are watching know I opened her power space January 2020, had no clue that we were getting ready to go under a pandemic. I wasn't going to be able to make rent for months. We were $10,000 behind in rent. And the only reason we didn't get put out was because it was a pandemic, right? They couldn't put us out, thankfully. But we started making more sales. However, I was not creative for like 2.5 years. You can't be struggling for money, trying to keep your business together, your sanity, your body, all of these pieces, and be creative. And so the creativity that we think we're leaving that 9 to 5 to be able to pursue doesn't happen if we're struggling to pay the bills, right? And so to say that you're over entrepreneurship, the other thing that struck me was, well, what does that mean about entrepreneurship itself? Like, is there an entrepreneur gene,
You
right?
put out your own album.
Yep. I mean, like it went from singles. Like I would press up singles, put it in the car. I had to go to the record company. I mean, go to the record stores myself and here, take this. Come back, get $100, $200. Give them some more records. I mean, it really started like that. Like,
Wow.
I mean, but it made me appreciate it so much more. No one gave me anything. They didn't give me a record deal. They didn't give me anything. Like I really just took my time and grew it step by step by step by step.
Persistent and focused too.
Yeah, and that goes from not listening to other people again, because I could have easily been like, wow, maybe I'm right, and maybe what I'm talking about ain't right. You know what I'm saying? They said no one wants to sign me. Maybe what I'm saying ain't right. I could have easily took that. That was easy. That would have stopped the suffering.
In response to being over the entrepreneur thing happens when you haven't defined what entrepreneurship is and don't know what you've bought into. You don't know what you've signed up for. Some people should only sell Avon, Mary Kay, do an MLM or something like that on the weekends and at night, right? But we don't know that because we're getting fed this everybody start a business, leave your job, you can't trust them anyway. Everybody is not meant to be an entrepreneur, but there are other ways to pursue your passions and there are other ways to tap into those gifts that you might have, right? So Talisha, I've attempted to leverage my skill set, yet have yet to find the sweet spot. Yeah, I think it's that balance, right? Yeah, you think there is a gene because when it gets hard, that's the true test. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. So finding the sweet spot, and Nicole and Talisha, your comments actually kind of overlap quite a bit in terms of understanding what is it that I bring to the table. Do I have the stick-to-itiveness? I know I'm an entrepreneur because I would have stopped the pain in 2021 and just walked away, and nobody could have blamed me for walking away in 2021. But I refuse to give up. So I believe that I'm an entrepreneur, but now it is, what does it take to build the business?